But let's start this show with a quick look at some of this week's biggest headlines.
Chinese President Xi Jinping is appointed for an unprecedented third term in office by China's rubber-stamp parliament following his election as the General Secretary of the Chinese Communist Party and Chairman of the Central Military Commission by the Party Congress in October 2022. Nine people were killed and several others were injured after a suicide bomber blew himself up in the Bolan area of Balochistan. The bomb went off as members of the Balochistan Constabulary were returning from work. All the 9 killed were policemen. Thousands took to the streets across France to protest against pension reforms. Protesters marched with flags and banners denouncing what they said was the government's refusal to listen to trade unions opposing the proposal to raise the pension age by 2 years to 64. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi held bilateral talks with his Australian counterpart Anthony Albanese in New Delhi. During their conversation, Prime Minister Modi raised the issue of attacks on temples in Australia. The two also discussed the security situation in the Indo-Pacific.
और उन्होंने मुझे आश्वस्त किया है कि भारतीय समुदाय की सेफ्टी उनके लिए विशेष प्राथमिकता है.
8 people were killed and several others were injured in a shooting at a Jehovah's Witnesses meeting hall in Hamburg, Germany. The suspect was a former member of the religious community. Dramatic footage captures him firing several rounds through the window of the hall.
At the beginning, I thought it was funny because I thought maybe a teenager was shooting around with an alarm gun. But when I realized that people maybe were getting killed or seriously injured, I felt uneasy with this. Right here in front of my door in Alsterdorf.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.